camp this week, so sorry if it squeaks. So, man, I feel so happy hearing everybody's testimonies, because it's so cool to see what God has been doing in camp. And I want to start off with just a little silly story of something God did in camp for me. It was just such a small little thing, but it made me feel so happy. It was Wednesday night, and I was going to sleep, and I was kind of sad to go to sleep, because I was like, my favorite part of going to sleep is the falling asleep part, and I know as soon as I do that, I'm going to wake up in 2 seconds, and it'll be time for the day, and I'm so tired, and I just really wish I could experience this for longer. And so I kind of was saying that to God, as silly as that is. And that night I woke up 5 times in the night, and I was like, I get to go to sleep 5 times tonight. It made me so happy. And the next day I was like, yeah, all right, I'm pumped and ready for the day. It was really cool. So yes, that was my silly little God moment. But even just such a sweet thing for God to do for me. So this year at camp, I was a lead counselor, and I had to come late to camp because I was attending a wedding for a close friend on Sunday night. And camp, we have staff training on Saturday, and then camp starts early Sunday evening. So I was really nervous about that, and I've never missed camp before, and lead counselor, it's but I had Megan as my assistant, and she was awesome and fantastic, so it ended up being okay. But this was my second year as a lead, and I noticed that this year, last year I was so nervous to be a lead counselor. They have to lead the debrief, they have to lead the, everything that you say to the kids, and it has to be meaningful. And so last year I was nervous, but I found myself this year so much more calm, and I just felt like it came so much more naturally, and we really connected with the kids, and it really felt so nice to see just such a simple thing that I'd grown in over the past year. And so I learned how to debrief, and then on Thursday we had our first conflict. It was a big conflict, and we had been great throughout the week. It was wow, our dorm was fantastic, they're not fighting at all, and then Thursday comes, and it's just this huge conflict. But we were able to sit each other, we sat the dorm down and we talked it through, and it was really good. And one of the chapels, the chapels were fantastic. Joe Versapio led them for the juniors, and he was great. But one story that he told really stuck out to me. And he was talking about the scripture, he will sit as a refiner and purifier of silver, from Malachi 3:3. And he had said that there was this story that he had heard about this women's group where they had read that scripture, and they were like, I wonder what that means. What does it mean to be a refiner of silver? Let's look it up and see if it teaches us anything about God's character. So this woman went and made an appointment with a silver refiner, and she didn't tell him why she was going. She just said she was interested in the process. And she went, and she saw him stick the silver into the hottest part of the fire. And he just had to leave it there, because that's how you get all of the stuff that isn't silver out. It burns it right out. So you have to stick it in the hottest part and leave it there. And he says you can't leave it there for too long, because a moment too long, the silver is ruined. You have to leave it for just long enough, and then you take it out, and it's perfect. And the lady was like, okay, well, how do you know when it's ready? How do you know it's purified? And he said, oh, that's easy. It's when I can see my reflection in it. And that was just oh, that's so cool. That is that teaches us something about God's character. He will keep us in that hottest part of the fire until he knows that he can see his reflection and we're ready enough to be taken out of it. And this has been a kind of a hard year for me. And so just even seeing how I've grown as a counselor, and how I've grown and just being more calm in handling the responsibilities of being a lead counselor and tackling it, it was fun, not scary. And so it's really cool to see okay, just that little bit more refined. Let's wait until it's totally done, which will be a lifelong process. But yeah, it was really cool. Camp was great. Thank you for praying, everyone.